Hey, Dennis. Lizarine. All right. Is that better? Can you see me better now? Welcome back. Welcome to the show. It's Untethered Live. I'm your host, Jake Johnson, coming to you live from my phone from my sister's house, sitting on top of a laptop. How are you doing? Excellent. I'm glad you can make it. If you were trying to watch that, skip over to the next one. All right. We're here. Doing much better. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks for putting up with me. It's one of those days, you know what I'm saying? Just everything that can go wrong is going to go wrong. That's all right. Tonight's episode is brought to you by this lovely, fresh glass of iced tea. The letter Y and the number 2,574. Melissa, welcome to the show. Everybody, my sister, everybody. This is her place. Blame her. She's with the baby. I've been playing with a baby all afternoon. Love the babies. Dennis says, hey, sis. Lizarine says, my favorite number. I don't even remember what it was. 2,572. Something like that. But I'm glad you guys can see me better now. Anyway, I was kind of concerned about that. Internet troubles, you know how it is. You're back, April. What's up, sweetheart? Welcome to the show. I'm here. I'm making it. How is everyone? How's your week been? It's hump day. It's got to be exciting. Something good happening on a Wednesday, I'm sure. Amanda, hello. Good to see you. Tonight is a Q&A night. Since I'm not at home, I don't have my regular wares, so we'll just chit-chat. Got any questions, I'll answer them. If you got any statements, I'll hear them. We could see you fine. I watched you stare at the laptop for 5 minutes or so. You obviously couldn't see us. Correct, Lizarine. I was trying to get it working. Doing all right. Good to see you. Hello, Missy Love, says April. Good to see you too, Jake.
My chat is not working.
Your chat's not working? Well, I'd offer you mine, but I'm kind of in the middle of it.
That's okay. Just I said hello.
You want to use your laptop?
No, it's good.
Okay. Yeah, the laptop did not want to live stream me for some reason, so phone it is. I could get it going through, it just would not, the camera wouldn't work. Or it didn't look like it was working. So this works. That's all that matters. April, how are you? How's Kevin? How's his father? I hope everyone is happy. I have had a long week, but it's almost over. Thank God. I get to go back to work tomorrow. Yes, thank God, says Amanda. Definitely. It's only Wednesday, I know, but my week has been going since last Thursday. One of those long weeks. You know how it is. But it'll be all right tomorrow. How was your week going? His dad isn't better. I'm sorry to hear that, April. Yeah, it's hump day, which means there's a big hump you got to get over. Or maybe they're talking about the other kind of hump. I don't know. Either way, we're going back to Georgia on Friday, says April. I understand. I wish there was something I could do for you guys. I know that's a hard period of time. It's been a long week, says Dennis. It has been a long week. That is all right. I get to go to the doctor tomorrow, first time in many years. But he is a homeopathic doctor. Does that mean he's homeopathic? Means fake. What kind of doctor are you going to see? Walter Davis, good to see you. Homeopathic means parts per billion. So that's the root of the word is homogeneous, and then apathy. Put those two words together, you got homeopathic. But what that means is that you take a solution and then you dilute it, and then you dilute it again, and then you dilute it again and again and again. Not going to be putting me on meds. Good. Alex Medina Felix, it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Alex. Welcome to the show. I hope you have a great birthday, and I'll sing you a birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alex. Happy birthday to you. May you get some tonight. May you get some tonight. May you get some tonight. And by some, I mean birthday cake, you pervert. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Alex. Welcome to the show. I'm going to step outside. You guys come with me. It's one of those. Trying to turn the porch light on. I'm back. Jake is wild tonight. Well, not really. I'm just trying to get things done. What I miss? Yep. Your Wi-Fi's weak out there. I love hearing Bella talk in the background. Yeah, isn't she sweet? April says, I hear that baby. Uh-oh, says Dennis. No, my Wi-Fi's not weak, Amanda. I turned it off. I didn't know it was connected to the light switch, and I flipped the switch, and it turned everything off. But I'm back now. Not smoking in the house because there's a baby in there. Oh, man, he's talking to himself out there. Man, Jake is wild tonight. I read that one. He's not at home, so anything is liable to happen, says Amanda. That's correct. Nice, quiet, peaceful smoke break. No, I'm back. Smoking with you. Lots of technical technical issues. He just elevated himself to crazy guy that talks to himself. Well, that's not crazy. What's crazy is when you answer yourself when you talk to yourself. That's crazy. You hear those crickets out there chirping in the background? Let me see if I can. There we go. I like the lighting. Purple light. Makes my mustache look meaner. Mean Mr. Mustache. Smoke indoors? I can't. There's a baby in there. And I'm not an asshole. But thanks. We don't because of the deposit? What are you talking about, Dennis? What are you depositing? Yeah, I look like I'm interrogating somebody, don't I? Where were you on the night of May 15th? Answer me. Don't wait for the translation. You hear those crickets? It's a pretty night outside. That's the sky behind me. My son was over tonight, says Walter. He got called out to a disturbance call. Some guy was having a loud discussion with a garbage dumpster. I know those guys. I like the atmosphere. We might just keep it like this. I might just hang a purple light above my head at the house. It's nice. A little shadowy in the bottom, but what do you think? Lisa-Reen, you still here? LOL, yes. Funny, huh? Walter's son is a cop, so he probably got called to some sort of disturbance. I apologize for all the technical difficulties at the beginning of the show. First, I couldn't get the thing going, and then I turned it off. Had to wait for it to reboot. How was I supposed to know that the Wi-Fi was connected to the light switch? You can't see my eyes? There. Snip it to a Slim Jim. It's all right. You don't need to see my eyes. They're shifty anyway. Come hell or high water, though, I'm not missing a podcast, even if I got to go to Walmart and sit in the parking lot. Whatever works. We'll make it work. I get through it one day at a time, just like everybody else. It's a holiday switch. Yeah, it was a something. Should have had a lamp plugged into that socket. Something. I didn't know that they did that. Hooked up switches to sockets, but apparently they do. Thank you, April. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? You hadn't said a whole lot. Lisa-Reen, when you tilt your head back, your mustache gets bright. Look at that nasty mustache. That's what the circuit's called, a holiday circuit? Interesting. It's like glowing in the dark. Makes me look like an army man, don't it? You can't handle the truth. Did you order the code red? You need me on that wall. Such a lovely day. Evening. Kevin's coming, y'all. He's been at the jail seeing clients. The look is perfect for Halloween. Yeah, I know. I might come over and do the Halloween podcast right here. Oh. It was on a night just like tonight. It's dark and stormy out. Well, come on, Kevin. You look kind of like Obi-Wan Kenobi after he died in the first Star Wars. May the Force be with you. You hadn't said anything because you've been driving, but you stopped now for 30 minutes anyway, huh, April? Come on, baby, talk to my mustache. Kevin Cox. Hello, Jack-o'-lantern. Welcome, Kevin. Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Then I gotta go meet up with the man. Ooh, scary. Walter says, I hope Kevin is a lawyer. Driving now. Bennett to jail, says Kevin. Yes, Kevin is a lawyer. The good kind. Come with me, I'll show you something.
Hold on.
Baby! Say hello, you're live. Look at that. Look at that funum. Look at that funum. All right. Welcome to my family. I hide nothing from the good folks on the internet. She is cute, isn't she? That baby. Cold Creek. Human trafficking? What? Have you been in my basement? She is a doll face, isn't she? Beautiful, says Dennis. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. He's a criminal defense attorney, says April. Yeah, them some cheeks now. I love that baby. She's just getting it, talking and cooing and on. April says, oh my goodness, so beautiful. You hear all the love you're getting there, Bella?
They all shucks.
She said, oh shucks. Well, she didn't, but you know, the sentiment was there. Well, since that baby looks so much cuter than you, I just assumed it must have been borrowed from elsewhere. Well, it was borrowed from elsewhere. It's not my baby. But, you know, I got it from Babies R Us. Come on down, buy a baby.
No, it's illegal.
She, not it. Sorry, not a breeder. I'm not either at the moment. Don't use my toothbrush, though, or brush up against me on a cold night. You might be pregnant. I have it on good authority. Human trafficking is a noble profession. No, not particularly. Unless you're driving somewhere, then maybe. Amanda says, Jake, LOL. Well, you know how it be. Walter Davis says, defense attorney is... Oh, criminal defense lawyer. My bad. Carry on. Says Cold Creek. Secretary is off this evening. Well, it's been interesting today. I had some roast pork and a tomato sandwich. It's very nice, very lovely. And then I got prepared to mess with technical difficulties and get on the internet. What did you have for dinner? Anything special? Did you have like Wednesday noodles or fried chicken? You tell me. What was on the menu tonight? April says, I'm his secretary. Aha. Made her sandwich. And it was big, thick tomatoes too. Love a tomato sandwich. It's not a Georgia tomato, but it is a tomato. Lisa Reen says, meat? Yes. And among other things, says April. Amanda had a banana and an orange. Nice. You go, girl. Oh, you had a meatloaf. Oh, that sounds good. Was it the ketchupy kind or the mustardy kind? You're telling me, young lady, what kind of meatloaf did you have? Cold Creek says, first pumpkins to market yesterday and felt like I was betraying friends. Little orange ones. Not like they can sit out there forever. Only a dozen to start, but a fast $60. Hey, you made $60 on pumpkins. That ain't bad. Got the ketchup on top. Yeah, that's the good kind. I like that kind. April says, not yet. I haven't eaten. We're going to go eat soon. Okay. Well, you're getting kind of late there, honey. It's 8:30 already. If you eat any later, it's just going to sit on your gut all night while you're trying to sleep. Dennis, what'd you have for dinner? I might have me a cup of coffee here shortly. Well, you had a chicken sandwich. Was it a chicken salad sandwich or just chicken on a sandwich? Or was it like a patty? Walter had spaghetti and meatballs. Lovely. So see, you're up north, so you do the sauce and the noodles separately, right? Weirdos. Put it in the pot with the spaghetti. Mix it up. And that way you don't have to futz with it. You can just dip it out. Sliced chicken breast and chips. Nice, Dennis. Y'all are killing me with the food stuff, says Amanda. Have some cabbage. April says, sorry, Amanda. Amanda's doing quite well. Very nice. Sauce in the pot tonight. My wife is Italian and keeps it all separate. It's not funny, Jane. It's kind of funny. I went through it too. I understand. That damn laugh. Sounds good, everybody, says April. Yeah, I've never understood the sauce in the pan. Put it in the spaghetti. Make the whole meal. I don't want to have to make half the meal. I want to eat the meal. I don't want to make it. Sound like a Bond villain. Yes, if I had a cat, I would stroke it. No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die. Cold Creek says, still early here, so dinner later. But right now, some fresh cantaloupe. Also from the garden. Very nice. Not to harp, but this is the first time I grew anything at all. Well, you're doing fine. You're doing a great job. You're doing better than I can do. I can't even grow tomatoes. I get them halfway on the vine and the squirrels eat them, and I ain't figured out how to stop that yet. But my wife makes her own spaghetti sauce. The leftovers are better separate when heating up. Are you from the north too, Dennis? Fab Daddy, what's up? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you, buddy. What did you have for dinner? Dennis, yes, sir, says Lisa. Fab Daddy says, hello, everybody. Reheating noodles gets tough. Well, I guess so. But if you like cold spaghetti, then you ain't got a problem. Walter says, plant marigolds around the vegetables. The smell keeps the critters away. That's a thought. I didn't know that. Cold Creek says, I got a bucket of tomatoes I have no idea what to do with. A lot of this is a shame, as I had no idea I'd have this much. So goes to local food bank. Well, I know what you can do with some of them. Dennis, you're in North Carolina, so am I. I'm in eastern North Carolina. Fat Daddy says, I'm going to have some ramen noodles tonight. There ain't nothing wrong with that, buddy. I've lived that life a long time. We'll jar those up. Jar up those tomatoes. Yeah, that'd be nice. That's something you can do, Cold Creek. Get into can your tomatoes. Same, says Dennis. Make the tomatoes into spaghetti sauce and can it up, says Walter. That's a thought. I know what you can do with at least 3 of them. You can put them in a box and send them to North Carolina. Cold Creek says, hey, Walter Davis, having an issue with coyotes, one in particular, coming right up to the cabin about 20 yards away to yip. 3 nights now. What's up with that? Walter says you can water can the tomatoes because they are high in acid. Yeah, I'll do some canning, says Cold Creek. I have no jars and need some acidic wash like lemon juice, but will do. Well, jars are not that hard to come by. You can go to your local dollar store and pick up some mason jars, or, one of your friendly neighbors might send you some. Fat Daddy says, homemade from pork stock. There you go, says April. It smells good, says Walter Davis. Pop a round off in the ground and it should scare them off. Yes. I'm guessing that he's talking about the coyotes. Fire a warning shot across their nose. Water can? I will look that up. Road trip to friends next week, so I hope to haul some off to them. They can figure it out. That's right. Walter says it's probably after the rabbits or the pheasants. Lisa Reen says that's some fancy ramen, Fat Daddy, with pork stock. I think he's making real ramen. Ree the Coyote. Yep, says Cold Creek. I went out and it instantly stopped. But was still there in the dark until I fired around. Then they all took off. Well, they're probably smelling something after something. They don't just go up to people. Coyotes are kind of skittish, but they will honeypot your animals. They will trick your animals into, herding the chickens their way or something. I've seen a coyote honeypot a dog before, tricked him right out of his chickens. They are cunning. Fat Daddy says, not really. I'm using some frozen veggies and pork stock. That sounds like real ramen. But are you using like ramen noodles in the pack, or are you using real ramen noodles? Romaine noodles. However you say it. I think it's ramen. They actually have restaurants in China. I think it's China. It might be Japan. I think it's China. They used to go after the calves on the farm, says Walter. Coyotes did. Add some Spam. Yes. Spam goes good with everything, especially if you're Hawaiian. Amanda says, I want some stir fry. Hush your mouth. Eat a cabbage. Really, says April? Really? Real dried millet and brown rice ramen noodles. Very nice. You go, Bad Daddy. Cold Creek says, cats were inside, but this one flanked me both nights to yip at others a bit further out. I'm pretty sure it was all incidental. They never got shot at from here until last night, so they associate that. Maybe so. Walter says, we got rid of the sheep last summer because we were losing too many to the coyotes. Lisa Reen says they have a restaurant right here in my little city serving up ramen all day. Awesome. I wasn't impressed, but it was good. I ate a lot of ramen in my day. Dennis says, they're after those cats. They might be. I wouldn't crack an egg in it, but eggs are too expensive. Well, have you ever made egg drop soup? I've made that before, and it actually works out quite well. It's very nice. I like egg drop soup. You only see one, but there's more, I bet. Oh, there's always more. That's why they're yipping. They're doing a roll call. It's basically what the yipping is. Everybody chiming in. Maybe, I would say probably one of the coyotes got killed around there somehow, and they're looking, getting ready to start breeding, because here's the interesting thing about coyotes. If one of their numbers dies, all of the females go into estrus immediately, and they have more pups when they get pregnant than they normally do. They normally have one or two. They'll have like 6 or 7 if one of their family members gets killed. So it's like replacing the herd. It's pretty interesting. If there's enough in the pack, they'll go after Cold Creek, says Walter. I suppose that's possible if they're wild. I mean, wild, like Midwest wild. The coyotes around here won't do that. There's too much to eat. We got fat coyotes. We got coyotes that look like dogs. April says, thank Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Amanda says, you're welcome. I missed something, I guess. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, everybody. Thank you, Amanda. And the yipping is how they keep track of where each other's are. Kind of, sort of, yeah. Roll call, like I said. If one don't call back, they all go into estrus and then they have babies. Not immediately. It takes time. Dennis says, yep, coy wives, I say. They're bigger than coyote. Interesting. Cold Creek says, there's at least 3 packs or groups I've heard howling. Watch your P's and Q's there, Cold Creek. Don't let them sneak up on you. Coy wolves. Gotcha. And yes, knowing more are out there is freaky. I wouldn't know of the ones I hear if they didn't scream so much, says Cold Creek. I was walking home from my cousin's house one time in Georgia, and there's like this bank that goes up like around a bend, but the top of the bank is up high, and then right above it is a field. So as I was walking, a car drove by me and the lights shined out across that field and it just lit up with eyes. There were coyotes all over that field, hundreds of them. You want to talk about a guy high stepping it back to the house? I was power walking. Who's Mind Stretcher? Did I miss somebody? Thank you, April. This is your channel. And Fab Daddy's channel. Cold Creek says, I'm always armed, so all is good. The other ranchers shoot at them, plus some aerial predator control, so they know about gunfire. Well, that's good. Dennis says, that's me. Oh, you're Mind Stretcher. Okay. Do you have a stretchy mind? What are you stretching your mind around? Are you one of those guys? You know, those guys? What sort of things stretch your mind? Do I need to check your channel out? You stretch others' minds. Oh, you're a pitcher, not a catcher. I see. Anyone needs links in the chat? Says April. Anybody would like a link? Just tell April and she'll hook you up, dog. Cold Creek says, better not be coy wolves. So I hope. I rarely get my eyes on them at all. I wouldn't know the difference. They're just shaggy dogs to me. Stretch headstrong, says Fat Daddy. Well, it's nice to have an open mind. Just don't have your mind so open that your brain falls out. That's all I'm asking. They're a little bigger in the chest. Well, I don't spend a lot of time looking at canine chesticles, but I'd have to check that out. You ever seen this before? Oof. You think they're wrong about gravity? Well, that's quite a coincidence, Dennis Bowl, because I think they're wrong about gravity too. I don't think gravity's a force. I think it's a reaction. Walter says, Dennis, I agree. We got some smart fellers in here that's done some thinking. They done some braining on some stuff. And I'm one of them. And I don't think that everything is held together by gravity. I think it's density and buoyancy. Thank you, Lisa Reen. You took the words right out of my mouth. Fab Daddy says, Jake, I can't see my favorite flowers. I believe in the electric universe theory, says Walter. Well, I don't quite believe in it the way that theory is produced, but I do believe there's a lot of electromagnetism involved. And I think that all things carry a current of some kind. But it's not exactly quite like the electric universe theory, but they do touch on some things in that theory that make a lot of sense. It's electric charges that keeps atoms together. I agree with that. Gravity is the action of magnetism. It could be. I think the Earth has a center of gravity, like all things do. And I think based on your buoyancy and your density, that determines how much you are attracted to it. And I think there's probably some electromagnetism involved. Coal Creek says, what's that mechanical grinding noise? A battery-operated clock? I hear a fish tank. That might be what you're listening to. It may be amplified because of the microphone on this phone. I can barely hear it, but it's there. So I think you're hearing a fish tank. I apologize. Where did the birthday boy go, Alex? It's not a ceiling fan. It's a fish tank. It's one of those bubbler thingies. I think that was a bot. Or just somebody hopping from channel to channel hoping to be congratulated on his birthday. I don't know which. Fish tank with a time bomb? Could be. Okay, fish tank pump. Reminded me of a clock I have. Just an OCD note. No problem. I understand, Gold Creek. I have that same issue. Lisa Reen says, oh, my bad. No, that was a good guess as any. Could have been a ceiling fan. Could have been a clock. Could have been a time bomb. But turns out it's a fish tank. Dennis says, yeah, I hear the fish tank. It does sound like twirling. Yep, kind of, sort of. You guys want to see the fish? Come on, let's go look at the fish. You can't get programming like this on any channel. How about them apples? Only on Untethered Live. Nice, says April. Cold Creek says it's so quiet here, I kept waking up. Uh-oh. Wondering WTF was going on until I realized it was just the refrigerator kicking on in the kitchen. Lisa Reen says, I like it when you make me laugh out loud. Well, thank you, Lisa Reen. It's my pleasure to make you laugh out loud, and I hope that you enjoy. Cool, says Dennis. Cold Creek says, nice fish. Goldfish and dear Lord, is that a human finger in there? What kind of horror house is this? Very nice, says Walter. I've had some big fishes in the past, says Dennis. Yes, I've had a few fish myself. LMAO MVTV, says April. It's the House of Horrors. Come on down to the Jake's House of Horrors. They aren't goldfish. They are piranha. It could be. But I think they're goldfish. I think those silver fishes are the one you get for $1 at the pet store in a bag. You bring them home and dump them in your fish tank. And then you get a couple of $5 fish and put in there. And then you get one of those sucker fish that sticks to the side and sucks the side all day long. You get one of those and throw it there, and you got yourself a fish tank. Then you get one of those little purple ones that has an attitude and doesn't like other fish. Put that in there with the orange one that's all frilly and watch them fight to the death. Ha 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 ha, April says. That's funny, Walter. I saw a movie about those man-eating fish. It scared me. Whoa. The name of that movie was probably Piranha, and it is a good movie. Piranha 2 is not a good movie. Dennis says, my goldfish was so big he clogged my toilet when he passed. You're not supposed to eat the goldfish, Dennis. See what I did there? That was funny. That'll hit you at 4 o'clock in the morning. You'll wake up, I can't believe he said that out loud. Wake up in a cold sweat dreaming about eating goldfish. I'd show you guys my motorcycle, but it's too dark out. Can't see it. It's black, so see how black it is behind me? That's how black it is over there. Nope. Lovely night tonight, says Lisa Reen. Hoodie weather. It's not quite hoodie weather here yet, but it is getting chilly. I've definitely noticed a change in temperature in the last 3 days. Fab Daddy says, I caught a goldfish from lake. It was pretty big. Yeah, they grow pretty big when you put them in a big environment. My aunt had goldfish in a pond out by our front yard. She had a pretty big pond, like a 12 by 12 pond. And those suckers got to be about that big around. Big goldfish. Very interesting. Dana, greetings. Welcome to the show, sweetie. Welcome. Cold Creek says, I love the Gothic type lighting on this phone. You must be under a porch light, but it looks like a great spooky atmosphere. Halloween is the whole month for me. Yes, that is a purple porch light, and I'm under it. Right, I'm sitting on the railing. The door is over here, and the porch light's right in front of me. Walter says, my mother has a little grog pond and tossed a few little goldfish in. They all had babies, and the babies had babies. And now you got a lot of goldfish, right? Lisa Reen says, hi, Dana. Dennis says, they have them 3 foot long. Yeah, that's about, I don't know how big these were, but they were that big around for sure. Big goldfish. I ain't never seen one that big before. Cold Creek says 26 forecast in 48 hours. So unless my frost precautions work, the pumpkin season ends instantly. I still have 30 or so out there. Half still green. Insane yield this year. That's fantastic. Do I hear crickets, says Danny. Yes, ma'am, you hear crickets right behind me. Let's all take a moment of silence and listen to the crickets. Any lightning bugs? Not tonight. That's a summer thing around here. Or spring. The big goldfish are koi fish, says Amanda. Well, that may be what they were. I don't know. They were gold and they were fish. So they look like goldfish to me. Highly serene, says Dana. Dennis says, I hear my own crickets. Good. Cold Creek Croft says, perfect framing for something to come out of the dark behind you. Blah! Yes, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Lisa Reen says, you need buckets or plastic bags over those pumpkins to avoid that frost. There's a piece of information for you there. Put some plastic bags over them. Cold Creek Croft says, we get a quick glimpse as it grabs you before snatching you whole back into the dark beyond the light. Great content, yo. You would be happy to see my murder on camera, wouldn't you? It's the vine leaves that need to be protected. We have a few hundred square yards of tarps, etc., says Cold Creek. I think you can figure it out. and I'll set the harvested corn stalks among them on fire. That'll keep them warm. Or you could just go to Walmart and buy about 200 space heaters and just put them all the way around and just turn them on. Dennis says, that's nice to know, Cold Creek. Lisa Reen says, major production you got there, Cold Creek. It sounds lovely. Now, he's getting down, buddy. He's bound and determined to become a real farmer. He's got all kinds of veggies growing. It's kind of nice. Nice to know somebody's out there making a difference, doing something with their life. Cold Creek says it's a learning curve for sure, but you're learning, though. That's what's important. You know how many people never do anything like that because they don't think they can or they don't want to try? Let that be an inspiration to all of you. Make life. You have land, you only need an acre. You don't need a big sprawling property. A quarter of an acre will yield enough vegetables to feed your family. Plant a garden this year. Get out and till the ground a little. Do what comes natural to you. Build a fence. You'd be surprised what it'll do for your self-esteem. Yep, or plant a big garden and don't weed it, says Walter. Yeah, you got to keep it weeded. Cold Creek says, it's an 1883 farm in creek bottomland, so anything will grow if it gets planted. Disclaimer, but I regret not doing that before in my life. Jake is right. It takes very little. That's correct. I know people that are in New York that have planted things on their balconies, and they feed their family with just that, and they grow enough that they can feed their neighbors too. There's all kinds of projects going on where they get these little lots, that are abandoned, and they'll get permission to go in there and grow a garden, and they feed the whole neighborhood. It's fantastic. Hey, I'm back, says Kevin. Hey, welcome back, Kevin. How are you doing tonight, sir? I hope you're well. Hi, Jeannie, says Walter. Jeannie, welcome to the show. The grandchildren are the greatest thing ever. Yes, they are, Jeannie. Children and grandchildren is the best thing in the world. Dennis says, I grew up country, and that is what everyone needs. Ain't nothing nicer. Amen, brother. Everybody needs to grow some kind of life in their life, even if it's just making babies. You got to have something that you produce that'll make you feel like a man or a woman. It'll make you fulfilled. It'll give you purpose. It'll give you direction. It's a wonderful thing. I recommend everybody grow something. Amanda says, hi, Jeannie, welcome. Jeannie says, hello, Amanda. Kevin Cox says, I am driving. I killed a possum on the roadway, Willow Lake, Wales. On the roadway Willow in Lake Wales. Well, he probably deserved to die. He probably had it coming. Cold Creek says, as noted before, there are no pumpkins around locally due to the cost of shipping in remote areas, but now I can supply some to the Merc and our nursing home. Nice. Dennis says, manners, God, family, the land, all of it. Well, you got that backwards. It's God, then family, then manners and land. God first, always. Cold Creek says, I gave a few away to people who helped me or are regular contacts and was like giving away Christmas turkeys. April says, sorry, my son called. Hello, Devin. Walter says, I started a compost pile at my house. By next spring, I should have enough to start a garden. The soil here is lousy. Well, compost is the correct way to go. Throw all your table scraps and your garbage that's disposable in that compost and let it rot and turn it over every couple of days or so. Just keep rolling it, keep it underneath, and that will provide you. And then take that and mix it into your soil, and that will provide you with a lot of good stuff. And if you got a spot where you got some grass growing that dries out, burn that grass or find a way to build a fire in that area. Burn the ground and then put the compost in there and turn it over, and that'll provide you all the nitrogen you need to grow anything you want to grow right there in that spot. It'll turn that soil black. And that's what you need, black soil. Walter says, there's a good garden at the farm, but my brother took it over and grew weed this year. Interesting. Or grew weeds this year. April says, possum killer Kevin. Poor possum. Cole says, the Front Range area I was last in was utterly trash for crops. Just rocks and dirt. Matrix was thin, dusty, and almost like talcum powder in places. Yeah, that's not a good place to grow. You can't grow nothing there. Now, if you got dirt, you can turn that dirt into a fertile dirt by using compost and fire. That's what the Mayans did. That's the reason we have the Amazon jungle. And the reason it's so lush. April says, I'm getting in the car now, Kevin. All right, y'all. There's 15 people here and only 4 likes. Everybody hit that like button, please. Helps us get recommended to other people. Helps the channel with the algorithms. And I know you want to help out with that. Also, hit the subscribe button. Press the bell icon so you get notifications when I'm going to be online. Smash that like button. Share this video with somebody you love. Better yet, share it with somebody you don't love. Bring them into the family. Make them part of the fold. Be part of their solutions, not part of their problems. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you're thinking about. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, confront me, conform me, drink my Kool-Aid. Make your own Kool-Aid as long as you're thinking critical. That's what I want. Critical thought coming from that brain of yours. And hey, if you dig what I'm doing and you'd like to help out, if you feel led to, help a poor boy out of a hard situation, you can do that. You can support my work by going to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand, paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand, or if you're a Cash App user, $Jake Johnson Band, all one word, and I do appreciate it. And it means a lot, and I could use it. So, but back to the farming. Let's answer the rest of these questions and have a good ending to this podcast. Dennis says, I got it. Cold Creek says, and of course, seasoned fresh cattle manure mixed with the local soil, and I was having plants sprout in 2 to 3 days. Super fuel for starters. Yes, sir, it is. Walter says, I was 3 thumbs up. Well, thank you, sir. We're going to Gators, says Kevin. What are you going to have? Speaking of, says Cold Creek, the Angus and Longhorns will be coming back from the outer ranges next week and miss those crowds, sigh. Amanda says, I bet you guys know that Gators menu by heart, Kevin. April says, hit the like button, subscribe, support. We all appreciate it. Everyone, and we love you all truly. Thank you, April. LMAO Amanda, you know it, says April. Gator, LOL, joking. All right. Take that, School of Music. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Kevin says the special tonight at Gators is fried possum. You know it. Cold Creek says last time I sat down in an actual restaurant for a meal was Marysville House Steakhouse, and it had to be at least 3 years ago. I'll kill for some onion rings. Jaws music. That's da 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 da. Play a song, Jake. Well, I don't have my guitar with me because I'm at my sister's house, but I guess I could play one on the piano. It's out of tune, but whatever. Then it says, by the fish tank. Yes, I got you. Amanda says, ooh, Kevin, possum. Walter says, you have alligators where you are? Well, they're in Florida, so yes. Or are you referring to me? April says, ooh, Kevin, never. Cold Creek says, but by God, it's a 900-mile road trip next week, and I'm going to hit a lot of fast food once into civilization again. I would. Definitely. Amanda says, Walter, we're in Florida. We're full of gators. Lots and lots and lots of gators. Yes. Gator is the... Apparently, I have a guitar that's way out of tune. Hang on. Jake's Magic. Poof, a guitar. Yeah, right. I didn't even know it was here. All right. Thank you, Missy, for the guitar, says Amanda. Look at this. What you guys want to hear? Kevin says they do a possum festival every year in Wausau, Florida. Yes, they serve fried possum, and I have eaten it. It is not good. No, it is not. April says, yeah, Missy kept it for you the day you needed it. Go, Missy. And she loves you. So what you guys want to hear? Can you hear that all right? There's a girl trying to steal my heart, and I'm tempted. Even though she could tear me apart, I'm tempted. Tempted and tried. Deep down inside, I can't deny that I'm tempted. I'm tempted. There is a way to cook everything to make it taste good, says Walter. Yes, if you put enough hot sauce on anything, it tastes good. You're correct. Anything, love, we hear it. Excellent. Cold Creek says in Kansas, a large possum came in through a ground floor window and got stuck in a cardboard box. Come home to my cat on the refrigerator, scared to death. That possum was fierce, scary beast. Yes, 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 they are. I killed one when I was a teenager. It haunted me for 20 years. Nice, says April. Lots of emojis. Okay, let me think. What's a good song? My middle finger itches. Okay. Crossroads seem to come and go. Oh. Will you hide the dead man's ghost? Will he lay beneath the clay? Will his spirit away? In the morning, you know the eagle flies with sweet Melissa. Or something like that. Freight train. Each car looks the same. What was that? Do you know the gypsy's name? I can't remember the words to the song. It's never stopping, so I'll sing along. In the morning, you know that the eagle flies without Melissa. In the morning comes, again she's on the run. Sunlight streaming through her head. Did not have a care. Pick up your bags and gypsy, roll on, roll on. Yeah. Crossroads. Will you ever let it go? Will you hide the dead man's ghost? Will he lay beneath the clay? Will his spirit go away? Flies without the sun. Yeah, you know that damn old eagle flies without the sun. Smoking auditor, what's up? I'm probably good to see ya. From a guitar with old buzzy strings, I'll make it do something even if it's wrong, baby. Love you, Jake. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Melissa. I'm trying to move the chat with my mouse, and it's on my phone. It's like there's been a turn up of critters in the last few years, says Dennis. Cold Creek says, smoking auditor, evening. Hi, smoking, says Amanda. Must admit, I've never seen so much wildlife or such a variety anywhere in my life, except much more larger ones in the glacier area. City of New Orleans, I don't know that one. Good morning, city of New Orleans, something like that. I'm in a hutch. I am in hutch. Lisa Reen, are you okay? You need help? Hello, everyone, says Smoking Auditor. Dennis says coyotes, fox, possum, raccoon, deer, gators, even a bear once in a while. This is such a nice song, but the lyrics are a disaster. Hey, kiss my tail, buddy. You try to remember in 5,000 songs right off the top of your head at anybody's beck and call. Do you think I am, a jukebox? You're lucky I can remember how to play. I don't even know my own name sometimes.
All my rowdy friends have settled.
All my rowdy friends have settled down. And it seems to me they're into laid-back songs. Nobody wants to get high and get down. Everybody just wants to go back home. I myself have seen my wilder days. I've seen my name appear at the top of the page. Nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. Yeah, all my rowdy friends have settled down. And it seems to me that my finer days have been put at the top of the page. And old Dick Johnson's glad to see he's finally getting straight. I don't remember the rest of the song, but it's something about George Jones going along. Nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. Yeah, all my rowdy friends have rowdied on. There you go, Missy. Call out another one. I'll do it. I don't care. I don't have a personality or a life or anything. Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't have a keyboard. That ought to be easy with an acoustic guitar, right? Yeah. Let's see. Galileo, 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 there we go. I don't know. Dennis, because of houses going up in this area, the farm is, I keep skipping on me, hang on. The farm has got everything from bald eagles. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate that. I'm doing a lot of things at once here, but I got a Mountain Dew, so I'm happy. Bald eagles, hawks, and falcons, to bear, coyotes, raccoons, possums, groundhogs, rabbits, hair by the cow cells. I will not let it go. I'm not doing hair by the cow cells. I don't know that song. I'll probably learn it for you, though, because I'm just a sucker like that. Smoking Artist says, Jake has forgotten more about music than I will ever know about music in my life. That's probably true, sadly enough. No, the way the Allman Brothers wrote it, you did fine, Jake. The Allman Brothers. You mean the Allman Brothers? Excellent, Walter Davis, says Cold Creek. In the migration corridor of whooping cranes and the dam. They're like dino birds, lots of sand hills, 2 Canadian geese they're due back any day. Honk, honk. Sounds great, Jake. Thank you, dear. Hello, Smoking Auditor, says April. Absolutely true, Smoking, says Amanda. Dana says, Jake, do you have any... Now, hold on. Jake, do you have a personality? That's why I'm here. Jake, you do have a personality. That's why I'm here. I got something. I don't know what it is.
He has several personalities.
I have a few personalities, right? Lisa Reed says I had to take a call. Did you give it back? Uh-oh. We got ourselves a genuine, bona fide, USDA approved from the bottom of the show. Sports update with Kevin Cox. Kevin Cox. The MLB playoffs. The Devil Rays got beat 2 straight by the Texas Rangers and lost a wild card game. Texas moves on, and Tampa Rays start shopping for Christmas. Go Rays! Back to you, Bob. Dana says, good to see you, love. April says, Dana, good to see you, love. Sorry. Walter Davis says, Cole, there's a lot of migrating birds, ducks, and geese, and egrets. I hate it when I egret things. Ian Watts, good day, Gabba. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great weekend ahead. I hope so too, buddy. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing the same. I hope the weather's nice in Australia. Everyone says, LMAO, LMAO. Kevin Cox says, everybody should watch the baseball playoffs. It is America's sport. My God. I think that's in the Bible somewhere. Cold Creek Crop says one good thing is a hefty porcupine population. Try to say that 3 times fast. Big suckers too. Saw several of those. Phineas, the ringneck pheasant, is presumed lost. So working on a briefing and a couple more. Working on befriending a couple more. Spell check keeps changing it to almond. I know you didn't think they were the Almond Brothers. That would be weird. Be like the Peanut Brothers. Peanut Buddies. Great to see you too, April, says Dana. Sure, I'll try one. Thank you. Amanda says, hi, Ian. Good to see you. All the way from Australia. I still can't do the accent. I'm sorry. Dana says, hi, Walter Davis. Cold Creek says, Walter Davis, I saw one this year and was pretty nifty. Another first for me. I bet you see many more. Ian says, hello, Amanda. Great to see you. We had a bit of rain today. We need more, though. Pretty hot in Australia, isn't it? It's so dry here, the ground is like cement. I believe that. I try to do the USA accent. Well, you probably can do my accent way better than I can do yours. I still haven't figured out how to put an R in an O. You know? Can't do it. My tongue just will not bend that way. It will bend in other ways, though. You know what I'm saying, ladies? Ian says, April, I hope you're having a great day. Very nice of you, Ian. What was your winter like, Colcroft asks, Ian. How was the winter in Australia? How old are you, Ian? Old enough to know better, but still too young to care. Thank you, love, says April. And the whole world is on your case. I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. Evening shadows and the stars appear. There is no one to dry your tears. I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel the line where you belong. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go crawling down Central Avenue. Make you happy, make your balls turn blue. What? Make you feel my love. Storms are raging on the golden sea. That's the highway of regret. Winds of change are blowing wild and free, but honey, you ain't seen nothing like me yet. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go crawling down Central Avenue. Make you happy, make all your dreams come true. Make you feel my love. All right. I got a bunch of people watching me that trying to figure out if I'm freaking out or not. Yes, he absolutely. Bravo. Yes. Jake is awesome. Thank you very much. You guys are so nice. Nah, what do you guys want to hear? That's what I wanted to play. What do you want to hear? I got nothing better to do. I got no life. I must fix a problem over there, though, so bear with me. I'll be right back. I shall return. Don't move. Uh-oh. There. And I'm back. It's almost like he meant to do that. Polk County is crooked as hell, says Amanda. April says, yes, listen to Amanda, Walter. Amanda, just got here last week. What's wrong with Lakeland? Polk County will lock you up for the dumbest shit ever, says Amanda. I tell you the truth, that's one of the reasons I left Polk County. Not the only reason, though. I kind of had it coming. But not Polk Salad Annie. Polk Salad Annie. You got your granny. Polk Salad Annie. Okay. We got one or two more in me, so pick wisely, my friends. What song would you like to hear next? He started in New York City, then Allentown, Pennsylvania, where I got to know him. He probably going to think it's pretty clean compared to the others, says Walter. Who are we talking about? Lots of pretentious. Eat my shorts, coppers. Wow. You guys are so mean. This guitar sounds really good, but it would sound really, really good if it had a new set of strings and a setup. Not all cops. I've been down in a valley, walking in the rain. I've been up in a high rise, reflecting on my pain. I've been down the main road, running from my shame. I've been in too much trouble. I've been hated for my name. Been on my knees in revival, trying not to go insane. And I'm born with the devil. He tried to bind me up in chains. And I gave the dead eye to that dark man's wicked claim. I was delivered. I done living my life in vain. But I felt the heat rising up from within. Yeah, there ain't no doubt I will find a route to the house I've been living in. There's a flame burning my skin, Lord. I was led to the door of the spirit world, but I didn't go in. And I heard the thunder crack across those eastern skies. I could taste the sulfur on the wind as he walked by. And though he approached from deception, he caught me by surprise, even though I saw him coming. I forgot the words. Let's see. He approached, and he caught me by surprise, even though I saw him coming. He took me by surprise. I switched over with the night and showed up the fight, but the sun was in my eyes. And I heard the voice of reason say there's no need to pay a price. I'm the mystery in your mind, boy. I am the sacrifice. And I felt the violence welling up inside as I was surrounded by that anger and the hunger and the strife. You lose your sight to the light, but you will see the light of the hand that wheels at night. Can't remember my own damn song. How you like that? I've been lost in the desert. I've been running out of time. I've been caught in bad weather. Hey, I've been caught without a dime. I've been deep in the jungle, trying to expand my mind. I've been high on that mountain, Kevin says Polk County is all redneck backwards place with sheriff from the bowels of hell. Come here on vacation to leave on probation. And for a small fee, I'll be your attorney. I like it. American Justice of Texas, welcome to the show. I haven't seen you in so long. You don't call, you don't write. Think you're laying in a ditch dead somewhere. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Amanda says, come back on violation, Kevin. Ooh, great song, says Melissa. Thank you very much. I wrote that song about 3 years ago. I was having some rough times and it needed to be put on paper. So I wrote it down. Hope you liked it. Somebody said sing the river. Okay. You know, a dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows. And a dreamer is just a vessel that must follow where it goes, trying to learn what's behind, never knowing what's in store. Makes each day a constant battle, just stay between the shore. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wing. These waters on my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Too many times we stand aside, let our water slip away. But what we put off till tomorrow has now become today. Don't you sit upon the shoreline, say you're satisfied. Choose a chance to rapids, dare to dance that time. 'Cause I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters on my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. There's bound to be rough waters, and I know it takes it all. With the Lord as my guide, I can make it all. But I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wing. These waters on my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. We'll sail my vessel till the river runs dry. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Thank you, Drip King. Till the river runs dry. Drip King, hit that like button and hit subscribe if you feel up to it, because we need some new folks just like you. Thank you for the compliment. D Rip, that's Drip, all right. King Jamaica. Come on. Everything gonna be ivory. Come on in. Can't do that accent either, but that's all right. Call me now, baby, for your free tarot reading. I know that one. Call Miss Cleo. It's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm ashamed of myself for even doing that. I'm having potato skin appetizers, says Kevin, where they are filled with pulled pork and jalapenos. That sounds delicious. I think that's Cajun Jack. That's a guy that can't do accents is what that is. You know, with all my music, I always love listening to others. You're an inspiration to all. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate that, buddy. You are too. You're a fantastic musician in your own right. I'm not what you call good. I just have a lot of style. That's the only thing. But I appreciate that. Yummy, Kevin. Pork skins full of pulled pork. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Or potato skins full of pulled pork. Yeah, I wish I was good, but I'm not technically a good guitar player. I'm good at what I do. All right, one more. Lies, Jake. No, not lies. You guys are so much fun, I almost don't want to quit, but I got to. I got to spend some time with my sister before the night's over. And she passes out on me because she goes to bed with the chickens. Amanda says, you're an awesome guitar player and singer. Well, thank you, sweetie. I'm an entertainer. I'm neither of those things, but I appreciate the confidence. And I can prove it. There's lots of things I can't play.
Purple Rain.
What?
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain? I never meant to cause you any trouble. I never meant to cause you any pain. That's okay. I only want to be some kind of weird brother lover. Only wanna see you crying in your purple rain, purple rain. What are we talking about here? Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Don't know what this song's about. I just keep saying purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. I should definitely learn it all the way. I don't care to. I think it's way funnier the way I do it, but appreciate that. I just did that because she didn't think I could do that. See what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is I'll surprise you. I know shit you didn't think I knew. Because I have come in contact with that song before. I don't actually do it, but you know. I enjoy good old folk music. When you say folk music, what exactly do you mean? Because I do folk music. That's kind of the music that I play. It's kind of a cross between folk and Americana. But if you're talking about like you can get anything that you want down at Allison's restaurant. You can get anything that you want at Allison's restaurant. If that's what you're talking about, I can do that. Or if you're talking about like when all your loves have ended, all your friends have gone, who'll be around to hold you when all your loves have gone? Only a fool would do it after the way you wrong. How many fools would forgive you? I know one. That's old stuff, or like Send me the pillow that you dream on. Don't you know I dream on it too? Send me the pillow that you dream on. So darling, I can dream on it too. That how you talk the 30s, or you want to go a little bit closer to like put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Let's pretend we're here together all alone. I'll tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low. You tell the man you have there with you, he'll have to go. Or do you want to get a little bit closer up to where we are? Like, there's a lot of ways of saying what I want to say to you. There's songs and poems and promises and dreams that might come true. But I won't talk of the stars, sunlight on the ground. I'll come right out and tell you I just love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ears. Lay you down and tell you all the things my woman loves to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Darling, how I love to lay you down. Or do you want to get a little bit closer on up here and go something like, I don't know. Every one considered him coward of the county. We'll go there, or, you know. Tell me what you want.
The stream that is rumbling out.
Let's see, I don't know how's that go. That's really high. Out in the stream that is rumbling out. No one in between. Having to sail away with me to another world. And we rely on each other. From another to another. Sail away. Don't ever make me do that again. Early morning rain. Is that a song? Do I know that one? Or are you saying it's raining and it's early morning where you are? I don't know which. Glenn Campbell. See, knowing that your door's open. I don't know that song. Yeah. I did know some Glenn Campbell. Do I know some Glenn Campbell? I know I do. Surely I do. I have to think about that one. I'll get back to you on that. Kenny Rogers?
Gotcha.
What's the song?
County County.
No, the other one.
Gambler.
Yeah, how does that start?
Everyone, the wrong one.
That's the wrong one.
Okay, hold on one second.
One more minute. No, the first words.
Yep, give me a second. Hold on. On a warm
Summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns staring out the window at the darkness. For a overcome us, I began to speak. He began to speak. He said, "Son, I made a lifetime out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind me saying, I can see you out of laces for a taste of your whiskey, Jake. I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette, and he asked me for a light. Then his face lost all expression, I can't remember the rest. You gotta die and sleep. You gotta know when to hold. Know when to hold up. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, the time to count, baby. When the dealing's done, you gotta know when to hold. Know when to fold. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, the time to count, baby. When the dealing's done. All right, it's good enough. Thank you to all you who support me. Thank you to everybody who contributes a little bit here and there. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for having the chat popping tonight and everybody having such a good time. I'm having a blast myself. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I do. And I can't wait to do this again on Sunday. Sunday Bible study. Oh, no, Friday. It's Wednesday. I forgot. I can't wait to do it again on Friday. 8:30 right here. So beautiful, Jake. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate you. Smoking Order says, hi, Jake's sister. Play Seven Nations. Too late. I put it up. Killer Clowns. Nice to see you, though. Welcome to the show. And the other names that I skipped. I didn't skip them. I missed them. Where are they? They're up in the chat. She who gives a fucks. Hello. And hi. Missy had fun tonight. I had fun too. It's fun, Jake. Thank you, Dennis. That's why we're here, to have a good time. And now it's time for me to retire because I got to go to bed. I got to get up early and go to work in the morning. But I love you guys. I really do. You mean a lot to me. I can't wait to see you again. Come back and see me on Friday at 8:30, and we'll do something special that night. Also, I might just play the whole night for you. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing. Amanda had a blast too. Good night, everybody, says Smoking Order. Good night. God bless you. May his grace abound in your life. May his peace cover you. May his good fortune light your way every day. Thanks for watching.